Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the reference materials. We only have one ship left today, and that is the Wasp. Title: Wasp Class Amphibious Assault Ship, Multi-Purpose, LHD. Active 3, Building 3. Displacement tons: 28,233 tons light, 40,532 tons full load. Dimensions: 844 feet overall, 788 feet wide by 140.1 foot overall, 106 foot wide by 26.6 feet, or 257.3 meters, 240.2 meters by 42.7 meters, and 32.3 meters by 8.1 meters. Flight deck: 819 feet by 106 feet, or 249.6 meters by 32.3 feet, or 32.3 meters. Main machinery: 2 combustion engineering boilers, 600 psi, or 42.3 kilograms per centimeter square. 900 degrees Fahrenheit, or 482 degrees Celsius, 2 Westinghouse turbines, 70,000 horsepower, or 52.2 megawatts, 2 shafts. Speed: 22 knots. Range: 9,500 nautical miles at 18 knots. Complement: 1,077, of which 98 are officers. Military lift: 1,670 troops, 12 LCMs, or 3 LCACs, 1,232 tons of aviation fuel, 4 LCPLs. Missiles: SAM, 2 Raytheon GMLS Mark 29 octuple launchers for 16 Sea Sparrows, semi-active radar homing, to 14.6 kilometers, or 8 nautical miles at Mach 2.5. Warhead: 39 kilograms, 1 launcher located aft on a transom that overhangs the stern, and a second on a raised deck forward of the superstructure. Guns: 3 General Electric General Dynamics 20mm 6-barreled Vulcan Phalanx Mark 15, 3,000 rounds per minute, 4,500 in batch 1, combined to 1.5 kilometers. 1 fitted on each quarter and 1 aft of the NSS-MS launcher on the island. 8 12.7mm machine guns. Fixed-wing aircraft: 6 to 8 AV-8B Harriers, or up to 20 in secondary role. Helicopters: capacity for 42 CH-46E Sea Knight, but has the capability to support AH-1W Super Cobra, CH-53E Super Stallion, CH-53D Sea Stallion, UH-1N Twin Huey, AH-1T Sea Cobra, and SH-60B Seahawk helicopters. Program: 5th of the class, ordered 20th of December 1991. Although an LHD was not included in the fiscal year 1993 budget, Congress took the unusual action of authorizing the expenditure of $1.2 billion for a 6th, but allocating only $300 million in funding, enough to get it under a construction contract. Balance of the funding was provided in fiscal year 1994. Plans to include a 7th of class in fiscal year 1995 budget have been shelved. Structure: 2 aircraft elevators, 1 to starboard and aft of the island, and 1 to port amidships. Both fold for Panama Canal transits. The well deck is 267 feet by 50 feet and can accommodate up to 3 amphibious air cushion vehicles, or LCACs. The flight deck has 9 helicopter landing spots. Cargo capacity is 1,000 cubic feet total, with an additional 20,000 square feet to accommodate vehicles. Vehicle storage is available for 5 M1 tanks, 25 LAVs, 8 M198 guns, 68 trucks, 10 logistics vehicles, and several service vehicles. The bridge is 2 decks lower than that of an LHA, command, control, and communication spaces having been moved inside the hull to avoid cheap kill damage. Fitted with a 600 bed capacity hospital and 6 operating rooms. Operational: a typical complement of aircraft would be a mix of 30 helicopters and 6 to 8 Harriers of AV-8B model. In the secondary role as a sea control ship, the most likely mix is 20 AV-8B Harriers and 4 to 6 SH-60B Seahawk helicopters. Displacement load: 40,532 tons, length 844 feet, beam 140.1 feet, drop 26.6 feet, speed 22 knots, range 9,500 kilometers. Nautical miles. 9,500 kilometers would be a relatively short range for a ship. So here we see LHD-3. Here is another one. You can see the stern Sea Sparrow launcher over the transom. Here you can see the 4 Sea Sparrow launcher there. And here is another view with various helicopters on deck. Looks like some that might be a Seahawk. These are Sea Knights, I think. And then That looks like a Cobra. So, and here is our 3D view, very true to life. You can see 6, 7, 8, 9 spots for helicopters, just like they said. I always did love the touch of the little Harrier peeking out of the hangar there. There's the well deck. Fortunately, we can see they do not model the rear Sea Sparrow launcher, curiously enough. They do model the 4-1 though. But yeah, this is she's a bit old now, but and being replaced by the America class, but it was a good ship, very capable ship too, and it saw a fair bit of service probably in Iraq and in the Middle East, but yeah, very powerful, very capable ship. Nice all-in-one package where you can move Marines by sea, move them by air, and then provide fire support or close air support rather with the Harriers, so, and with any embarked attack helicopters. So with that concludes the ship section of the reference materials. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.